Oh,
fuck. Go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Names that we have so far: Medulla, but Madola. Frank.
Max, I'm gonna go take a shower. Good luck, dude.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hey GDQ.
Hey, GDQ.
Yeah. TMR hat.
Okay.
So definitely, I think PJ Salt is a good one.
Okay. So a small disclaimer, I'll have to enter this again. There's a 33% chance that I'll have to reset within the first 20 seconds. PJ Salt is number 1.
And then I think Frank Z is a pretty good one.
Oh, and on this fan translation, there's also these weird IL, LI, and LL characters, but they're dumb to use. I've used them, but it's just stupid, so...
Apparently, Asshat is one.
If we're gonna... I'd rather do TMR hat than ass hat.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
More appropriate. Oh, shit. Reset button. Okay.
How little did he?
Famicom reset button is
Yeah.
sensitive.
Oh, yeah, super sensitive. Yeah, TMR hat would be a good one.
Alright. Last one.
Ever 8. So EVER and then the number 8. Actually, I guess it would be H8, right?
Oh, yeah.
You could actually do hate. Just for the ultimate luck.
Alright. So, what were those again?
The names?
Okay, I'll look them. I just want to be ready to enter them again when I get into the. If I get into the 4 goblin fight, but whatever, I can. I'll be able to see in the battle screen now that I think about it.
So we got PJ Salt, we got TMR hat.
PJ Salt, TMR at Ever Hate. What was the second one? Frank Z.
Frank Z.
Frank Z. Okay. So I'm ready to go. I think. Small disclaimer, guys. I haven't done this in a while. So if you can't see, I have my notes up on my laptop here.
They can't see. Here, I'll move you down a little bit so they can see the controller anyway.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay. Yeah, you can't see, but I have my little tablet here with my notes up. It's kind of a complex run, sort of. It's hard to remember everything, but it's not too hard. So some things, the first 20 minutes are really critical to not mess up anything. And we're talking, I can't misstep anywhere. I can't miss menu. If I buy or sell too many items, or like one extra of any item, I'm screwed. If I get item drops, I have to be very careful. That's all within the first 20 minutes. And after that, it's pretty lenient. And it's really complicated to explain what's going on in the first 20 minutes, but I'll try to do some of it. But when I fight Jin, I'm going to have to concentrate for about 5 minutes while I set up this glitch using the inventory. And it's going to be hard to explain, so I'll just be quiet and you can enjoy the boss music. So with that, if you're ready, I'm ready.
Makaw says, guys, I've never actually played FF3. This might take a while. Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the classic story of the Onion kids falling into a cave and getting into fights and realizing that they need to save the world, I guess. Like plausible storyline. So if there's either 2 goblins, 3 goblins, or 4 goblins, and I gotta reset. So there's 4 goblins.
GG.
And 4 goblins will level up the first guy on my team, and he has to remain level 1. Oops, not loading save. Okay, so here we go again.
PJ Soul.
PJ Salt.
Frank Z. TMR hat.
Ever hate.
Yeah, never hate.
So I have gotten the 4 goblin fight like 5 times in a row. Hopefully that doesn't happen. It's only 1 in 3 chance. It's either 2 goblins, 3 goblins, or 4 goblins, so. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. The classic story of the Onion kids falling into the cave, blah, 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 battles. So hopefully this is 2 or 3 goblins. So the idea is I need to win 1 battle, but not level up with the first guy. Okay. So he needs just a little bit of experience, which sets up his values in memory just right when I start doing the memory corruption. He just needs non-zero experience. But he needs to be level 1, which is 0 in memory. Which will contribute quite a bit later on. So I damage him a little bit because I'm gonna kill off PJ Salt at the beginning of the next battle. Yeah. So I'll grab almost all the chests here. The purpose of some of it is just to fill up my inventory and to have a couple of potions and to get 2 Southwinds. That's the big one. Okay, so hopefully this kills off PJ Salt. Wow, critical hit. Thanks. It's kind of rare. Oh shit. Ah, that's great. One more round. Dude, if Tiamat hat dies from a goblin, holy shit. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh my god. Gotta get that defense up. Yeah, so the fight against Land Turtle will be...
Oh,
you can miss yourself? The fuck? I could have swore you weren't able to miss yourself. Okay. Well, that was a nice 4-round second battle. How was that ×2 hit but 1 damage work? Alright. Okay, so now we have a dead player 1 with some experience, but he's still level 1. Found potion, I gotta remember that. So it's imperative that I have exactly the right number of potions coming up. Now I'm just gonna strip the dead guy. Safe strats with putting shields on these guys, just to increase my chances of surviving the Land Turtle fight. And might as well equip that guy with the extra knife. Ooh. D3 still has 10 HP, god damn it. Okay, good, only 2 guys. This is the last true random encounter I'll get in the whole game. Spoilers. I'll purposely get into some random encounters later to perform some glitching, but... Fun fact, you can predict where every battle is going to happen at if you turn the power off and turn it back on. Pretty much. So I know, if I take one more step, it's going to be a random battle. Luckily, there's this thing where if you heal on the overworld, it increases your step counter by 1, effectively skipping that battle. I think it's because the healing spells make the same call to the random number generator or something as the set counter, or something like that. Because, a potion will heal for about 50, plus or minus just a couple. And what's nice is you can overheal your characters, so a max HP guy you can heal, so you can just easily skip every battle if you have potions. So, my characters actually didn't level up in the previous fight, so that could make this a little scarier. And the safe strategy so far in the run is to not use any Southwinds here so I have them later, because the fight later on is more risky. However, with 40 HP guys, there is a possibility that I'll die here.
So how many steps is it per... Is it consistent throughout the run for... you take 64 steps and there's an encounter or something along those lines?
It doesn't follow a repeatable pattern. Like, I can't count or be able to tell just by jumping in the game where I'm at. But what I do is start the game from a power on, and then every encounter that I get into, I make a note of it. Do like a save state. Oh my god, that was quite the amateur here. We should be good though. Make a save state, find out where the encounter is at, make a note of it. And then on my next time through, I know to skip it. So essentially, my notes consist of just a shitload of screenshots showing me where to stand in order to use potions and stuff. Because I skip about 188 random encounters in the game. So I'm playing on the translated ROM on on the original Final Fantasy III card. So this is the famous 1999 translation. 1999. There was some goofy messages the translators put into this section. And it kind of sucks that 5 minutes in, you're stuck watching the credits already.
Good Final Fantasy games always have the credits.
Do not use Nesticle to play this game. please.
If you don't know, Nesticle is a pretty notorious emulator.
Well, I mean, it's an old emulator. Well, what was that's your finger?
Fingers. The other two are probably wondering if they're alive. And it's in the shower. Oh, the dogs.
Not people.
Toki's underneath the desk.
Oh yeah, just they're really close to that power supply.
That's where she always lays. It's horrible.
Okay, so some of the strategy here is I'm going to re-enter the Altar Cave, and it's just a fun thing if you need to re-enter the first dungeon. It gives you a free 2,000 GP. So I want to get a whole bunch of money if I can. And I have a whole bunch of items, specific items that I have to buy to fill up my inventory. I'm going to use these items in the Jin fight, and I'm going to drop the items into player 1's stats. It's hard to explain why that works, but once I fill up his stats, I can glitch out player 2's stats, giving me dynamic duo capable of beating everything in the game. Okay, so I gotta remove all the equipment here. And I think we turn B or Frank or Z into a red mage. I'll be raising him as a red mage for a little bit. Pretty important because they can cast Cure and they can attack decently well. So I've planned this out so that I have pretty reasonable encounter rates. Like there's no encounters here, there's no encounters here, and in about 3 steps will be an encounter. The steps don't start counting when you're running around in town, but for some reason when I go into this well, there's no battles, but it's counting your steps. I effectively skip a battle this way. And I also need these potions. And I skipped that potion because I found one in a random battle. And I have to make sure I don't screw these menus up. So forgive me if I'm super slow. Leather hat. Buy 1 potion. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And same thing with weapon shop and armor shop. 10 knives. 1, 2, 1. I think just 1. 1. Okay. So pretty much all of the weapons and all of the consumable items I will be using in this next battle, and I'll be dropping them into the wrong spots of memory. Shit, what's this? 10 shield, 4 shield, 1 copper, leather dust. Do I need to save the game soon?
I'm just trying to get her off the power supply.
So I'll be able to save in about 1 minute. Damn.
Okay.
I heard that grunting from like across the room. Like that was no fun. So thanks to the steps in the well, there's no battles between and what's this place? Kanan? Kazis. I was reading names here. I'm gonna grab so this Zeus Rage that I'm gonna get is for backup, but a nice bonus of picking up these items is they just fill up your inventory a little bit more, reducing the amount of time I have to spend in the next battle. So in the next fight, I'll be doing 2 tricks. The first one is a way to fill up your inventory in battle. You can use it by using stacks of shields and swords. You can swap them, and it drops 1 sword and 1 shield into your inventory at a time until it's filled with 32 total items. So, unfortunately, gotta talk to Sid to grab that airship to access the Cave of the Seal. Yep.
Is that where it happened?
Yes. Well, the problem is they've been like running into consoles and stuff and forcing them to. We've had 2 runs in Pug%. Had 1 last night too.
Put the gate up and didn't have to.
I tried to do that.
Okay,
but
so I have
Pasky didn't know that.
making a save here. So if we do Okay, good. I wanted to save it before he stomped on it. There we go.
Oh, he was just
Alright, so we have a backup now if I screw this up. And there's a distinct chance that I'll screw this up, so I just have to be very careful doing everything in the next 10 minutes. I have to rearrange my items to make it easier to do the menuing in the next section. Daggers, antidotes. Potions, eye drops. Wrong. Southwards. Job A to Redwoods. Equip all 9 daggers.
Did you like fix that light?
Huh?
That light on that tree?
Andy. 1, 2. Ooh, I did not use a potion yet. Okay. Skip the battle, equip, change jobs, rearrange inventory, and. Okay. That was no battle. We're good. One more battle. Right. 2, 3. Right here. So now I'll have exactly 3 potions, meaning the first 3 guys will each be able to use a potion, and the 4th guy will be able to drop all 3 potions into the stats table. So now I'll be skipping the next few battles using the cure spell with Red Mage number 2. And I switched into to a Red Mage before healing, giving him 6 MP. Oh shit, I gotta use the cure item. So that skipped this battle. And there's a silly section where you find the Princess of Sassoon. She joins you for the rest of the dungeon. Yeah. This is Sarah. Yeah. One of the few NPCs we'll actually meet in the game. We'll skip a lot of the later ones. Okay. So 3 more encounters. I have to pick up this 1 south wind as just a nice backup strategy. I think this will leave me with 3 south winds to be able to dispatch Jin. And the safe strategy there is just to have all that extra damage just in case I get bad damage rolls. That encounter right above the skull and crossbones. South wind. 2 more encounters. Where is this one? It's right above that skull. There. So this is normally a really shitty hard dungeon. Like the boss, like this is where the enemies just suddenly get like crazy hard. It's like, wow, this is a serious game. But no, we're just gonna skip everything and remain at like level 1, 2, 3. So here's Jin. Okay, no misstepping. Alright. So I need to focus for this. It's not going to make much sense. Just enjoy the boss music because it's pretty sweet. Fill the inventory up by swapping shields and knives. As you can see, it's just depleting both of these stacks of shields and knives and dropping 1 at a time into the remaining inventory spaces. I have to be careful not to accidentally select run. I've done that a few times. I have to do this about 20 times. After this, with a filled inventory, I'll have my top 3 guys throw items. When they throw an item, it'll leave a space empty in the inventory. And then I'll have this guy fill up that space with an extra knife or dagger, or leather shield. And then I'll cancel the actions of the previous guy. But there's no space left in the inventory to put the item that they threw. So instead, the item will go into memory values after the inventory, which happens to be stats. Equip here.
This is a nice nice jam.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is very good though.
Equip 2 knives. Use antidote. Just enough antidotes to leave an empty space. Equip dagger. So this last antidote will leave an empty space there. This guy will swap, filling that with a knife. And all 3 of those antidotes just went into player 1's stats. Now, our daggers. So I bought just enough items so that this works out just right. Another empty space. Oops. Okay, that's okay. One more time. Always do 1 extra just to make sure that's filled.
I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Daggers. Potion. I'll use those 3 daggers.
Jin is just chilling.
Equip 1 dagger. Use 1 dagger. Equip 2 swords. And use 1 of the swords. Yeah, the reason I'm able to use the swords and knives is that the Onion Kid can throw some weapons. So number 4, equip 1 long sword, leaving an empty space. Swap it out, and then those thrown long swords will now go into the sets, right? Last one. Hopefully this worked. Hopefully. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now player 1 and player 2 have corrupted stats, and they're now crazy strong. But I need to have player 1 kill himself so he doesn't level up in this battle. And, shit, what do I do? Is it this guy Southwind, I think? Yeah, no, this guy can attack for decent damage. I'll equip. This guy can swing his sword. Oh, this guy Southwind. And then ideally, okay, he kills himself first, deal decent damage to Jin. Ideally kill him right now, but I want to, ooh my god, damage, holy shit. I can take 200 plus please. Ooh, that damage was so good. Oh shit, I've done like under 100 damage with that guy. So it's okay if 1 guy dies. I really don't want that to happen, but it's okay. I think we're good. Don't attack Jin. Okay, good. We won. Okay, that's ideal. That's how the level should go. I mean, sort of. It could have been faster, but if 1 guy dies, it kind of messes some stuff up, but it doesn't kill the run. If player 1 was, you know, if, what's his name again? The first guy?
PJ Salt.
PJ Salt. If PJ Salt is still alive and he levels up, the rest of the game strategy is screwed and I can't do it. So we're still good. So that was the really stressful part. So what all that stuff did is PJ Salt now has like a couple million experience, but he's still level 1. And of course he's dead, so he will not level up yet. So a side effect of that is you can gain only 1 level per battle. So I'll just be able to grind really fast with that. And also, both player 1 and 2, Frank Z, have the skill level H6. Let me see what that's like 180 or something. There's H5 on that guy. It's eye drop. So yeah. So yeah, that means the skill level doesn't influence a whole lot. Rest to recover MP. Yeah, the additional skill just makes it a little easier to defeat enemies. Particularly, it makes the fight against Big Rat much easier. All the skill level does for damage is it just allows you to score more hits. It doesn't actually increase the base damage. So that was for an MP refill, so we have more cure spells to skip some counters. And fucking NPC, get out of the way, bro! Now we grab our airship, which we left. Luckily for saving the princess, we got the best reward, which is a canoe. So thanks for the canoe, bro. We'll make good use of it. It's like kind of tradition for, an honorable gesture is to give somebody a canoe. We grab the airship, say what's up to Sid. He joins the party. And for some reason, the elder of this village happens to be an expert at equipping airships with large drills. So he's going to help us out with that. And defeating Jin released the curse or something on the dudes in this town, saving them from being ghosts. With banging a few hammers around, we now have a nice suicide drill-equipped airship. And get out of the way. One more thing we're gonna do: Spy Ice. Which a high skill level doesn't influence magic damage nearly as much as physical damage, but it's not too bad. It's about half as much of effectiveness. And actually, magical attacks do score multiple hits, you just don't see it. It doesn't show you times 8 or whatever. But and since I did all that stuff successfully, there should be no encounters here. I'm not crazy, right? Okay, no encounters. Press Boulder. And now we dump off Sid here at this town. And you're supposed to go and say hi to him in his house and realize his wife is dying and help her and stuff, but no, we're just gonna bail.
You got time for that?
Nope.
Got a world to save.
Yep, you bet. He comes back, oh, okay, I thought he popped back down. Okay, so now this is Bahamut's, mountain or something. Road to the Summit is the name of the dungeon, but that's supposed to be Bahamut. And now he's got to skip a few encounters here, and it's on time before the edge. There. Menu, teach Ice to B. Frank Z. And some safety strategies here. Equip B with leather, copper, all sorts of shit. Oh. Just some stupid safe strategies there. And I already cast a QR, right? Did I? I know I did. And is that it? That's it. Okay, so this one should be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these sections are kind of dangerous here. I really don't want to get into any battles. So my save point is before Jin. So that's on the way to the right. Is this fork good? Yeah, and it's the next fork. That one. Alright, yep. Slight detour here to grab this chest. It's one of the few chests I'll actually get in the game. It's an arrow. I won't actually use arrow. But I'll do this glitch to turn arrow into a more useful spell. The ID value that represents arrow is only one ID below a very useful ability. And using a clever little trick, I can kind of turn items into other items. And that was Road to the Summit. And we go rescue this dude who was, I guess, captured by Bahamut. I guess Bahamut's a bird and not a dragon. Or, I don't know. This is kind of like a... I guess it's a dragon's nest. I don't know. Panic. Picnic. Alright, so you're supposed to run from this fight. And even with, like, crazy glitched out characters, you still can't kill this guy. Unless you're capable of dealing, like, 65,000 damage in one hit. Oh, nice. Ran on the first turn. That's pretty rare, actually. Good luck. And for the next, like, 5 minutes, I'll be doing some quick grinding, because PJ Salt has, like, 1 million experience. He'll gain 1 level per encounter. So I need to get into 9 battles. Shit, what do I do? Enter Force of Healing. Use the Spring. What do I do? So the steps count in this little spot, so I want to make sure I don't miss this step. 6 battles. It was like, how did I do this? Let's go up and down. So, thanks to his slightly higher skill level, even just a regular ice AoE'd on 5 guys should be just enough to kill them. Like 40 damage each, maybe. Yeah. Okay. You'll see Frank Z leveling up. Oh yeah, Frank Z's experience was also slightly glitched. Both PJ Salt and Frank Z's experience and skill level were increased dramatically. Okay, so the idea is I'll get into 6 battles and that'll run Frank Z out of MP, and then I'll heal. And I'm actually going to do a power on and off, because that'll reset the encounter rate, and I'll get into more encounters that way. That's battle number 3. So the whole point of this is to get Frank Z up to like level 13 or so. That will give him just enough level 3 MP. Because yeah, this is in this game. It's kind of like FF1 where you have MP per like level. Like each like every 3 like spells that you get use a different like MP value. There's like level 1 MP spells, level 2 spells, and level 3 spells. So I want to be able to use Ice 2 at least twice against the next boss. That's like the only way to kill him is to use a level 3 magic a couple of times. Everything else is just too low damage. What's my... Okay, 2 more battles. Because yeah, you have to fight the next boss in the mini status, so physical damage is worthless. Even with corrupted stats, physical damage as mini is always going to be just 1 damage. So yeah, this grinding will let me defeat the big rat. That's the point of it. I just wanna. Sorry, I'm going so slow, people. It's just I haven't done this in a while, and it's really stressful to mess up stuff. So after this battle, I'm going to teach Minnie to Frank Z. Oh yeah, that dude, what was his name? Dak? Delm? The guy on my party. I can't remember his name. Desh. He gave whatever. Need to be. Alright. Yeah, he gave me a free mini spell for some reason. So as a safety strat, sometimes I've had the saves become corrupted if I immediately power off after a single save, so I have to do 2 saves. So that'll reset the encounter rate, and now I should get into a battle relatively quickly, as opposed to in about like 50 steps. Oh fuck, okay. Nice save! I gotta... Oh yeah, I was supposed to heal before resetting. But that kind of mistake's not a big deal because it's before a save, and I can just power on and off and reset everything. So let's do that.
think it's so impressive, all the Final Fantasies and other RPGs that involve step counters.
Yeah.
It's super impressive that people are able to do that.
Yeah. Jeez, this was like the Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 3 were the only games where there was step manipulation up until like a year ago, and then suddenly it's now in FF like 5 and 6 and like 7. And I think even 8, right?
Yo, not to interrupt you, but
Yo, what?
Magus set world record in Lufia yesterday, and he just beat it by 30 minutes.
Wow.
Dang, dude.
Is he using the Dragon Red
Congrats.
He used Pug percent strikes.
Oh, of course.
The damage really good.
Nice. Well, Magus being OP as usual.
Alright, so I never really mentioned like why I'm actually playing the game like this. There's actually some other ways to just completely destroy the game. Fuck, wait, I got 3 more battles. Second battle, walk down one tile above Taurus, walk left and right. It's the last encounter. Okay. It's right here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this push. Oh, yeah, I didn't. So this is the no job glitch category. It's not even. It's, I guess you can call it a category because there's so many ways to break this game, and it changes the way you play it completely. So you might as well just have shitloads of categories. I have to cast Mini before making that step. As you can see, he has 3 level 3 MP now. Mini allows us to enter this little hidden town.
I love the mini sprites in this game.
Yeah. Very silly. I gotta buy antidote. And I buy 4 potions just in case. Later on. I think I sleep, right? Yeah, stay at Yeah, this is the no job glitch. So the only restriction in this category is that I can't corrupt any of my jobs. So using that trick I did in the Jin fight, if anybody is an Onion Knight, you can change their job to something you can change the value that represents their job to something that's not a job. There's only like 20 jobs in the game, but you can change it to one of like 250 values. And doing that just totally fucks the game up. And you can do so many different things, such as warp to the credits, or access a command that lets you instantly win battles. Even unwinnable battles. Completely like glitch out the airship and shit. So this is another way to break the game like crazy. So this is a really scary section. My previous steps set it up such that I don't get into any encounters in my first few steps. This is actually a very high encounter rate area. So that's the battle right there. This is particularly scary as well because I'm in the mini status and everything will just shred me like right away in battle. I think that's the spot. And we don't really have any powerful spells. We have ice, but we're still not very high level. Level 13 is about average for this time, but oh, he also like doesn't have any equipment. Okay, 3 more encounters in this section. There's one tile past the corner. Left, down, and 1 left. Next skip is in 2 tiles to the left, 1, 2. And that's it. That scary section. And yeah, it's a Viking base. By the way, I really love this song in the game. It's just nice, quirky, like weird town music. I don't know what you want to call it. So yeah, one thing to do here is for some reason there's a hidden passage here that leads to 3 chests containing Ice 2, Fire 2, and Volt 2. Shit, which one is it? Is that one? No. So that's free level 3 spell. I'll be using that on Big Rat. So, okay, this NPC right here, sometimes he can get himself, like, lodged up in this thin corridor. And there's nothing you can do. You're like screwed. I'm gonna take the airship a few steps. Ooh, there we go. If I move the airship or if I move the ship like another step up, I'd get into a fight with Nepto, which would just destroy me at this point in the game. No, it's an unwinnable battle. You're supposed to go into the Nepto Shrine and solve this like crisis of the missing orb or whatever the hell this is. There we go. Okay. Do not touch the water. This is extremely important piece of information in my notes. So for some reason, yes, cure, teach ice 2. Teach ice 2. Very important. So if I press up or down, the tile I'm standing on, if I press up or down, for every frame that I'm pressing up against a water tile, it increases the step counter by 1.
That's what water tile does that.
If I move, I'm standing right here, if I touch left or right, for every frame that I'm holding left or right, it'll increase the step counter by 1.
Holy shit.
Yep. So, and I can't tell for how many frames I'm holding the button down, so if I accidentally move against the water tile, I'm screwed. It screws all of my steps up. Of course, the task takes advantage of that, and can briefly touch the water to put the step counter into an optimal position to not get into any encounters and shit like that, but I can't tell, so I have to just be really careful when walking around stuff like that. I think it's because you can actually step into the water, but only through a small staircase. So the game's attempting to walk into the water and then rejecting it every frame or something like that. Alright, so what is that? One more step. Okay, it's kind of a scary battle, actually. This was what all of that funny preparation was to be able to kill this guy. So Frank C is a high enough level to cast Ice 2, and he has skill to be able to deal some serious damage. I think this guy's got 450 HP. And I'm gonna have... what is this? Yeah. This guy will use a potion on Frank C just in case he gets fire 2'd. This guy's gonna use a Zeus Rage just to try and kill this guy slightly faster.
I really like how much this big red sprite differentiates from his overworld.
Yeah. So it's okay that dude died. This should take him out with Ice 2. And since he didn't attack Frank Z on that first round, there we go. Okay, good. So that should kill him. Sweet. So that went well. Pick up the orb before leaving. Okay. And you can just start walking away. Alright. This is kind of a weird cue. It's like the third pillar from the corner. That one? Yeah. One more MP left. So I have to start dumping potions to skip the next couple of encounters. Right. Yeah. It's only one more. Very low encounter rate dungeon, actually. Probably because it's so annoying to fight enemies in the mini status. Kind of short dungeon too. I mean, there's an alternate path to the left there that just takes you to 2 chests. Not much action otherwise. So do not touch the water. That's one step. Okay, potion on our way out. So we have a dead dude. I think that's okay. I can't remember what changes when there's a dead dude. Now we gotta use the eye on this guy. And he's like, "Oh, thanks for saving me. Now I won't completely destroy your ship when you try to pass by." Just get Water Fang. Take the boat. Okay, we get that boat. It's important when I'm on the boat to not move my boat onto corner tiles because they don't count as steps. And if I'm not keenly aware of the path that I'm taking the boat around, I'll be on the wrong step.
That's crazy. Your step encounter is...
Yeah, there's a lot of features on the world map, usually corner tiles that don't actually count for steps. Head one screen west and then north. So this is the next kind of chapter of the game, I guess. This castle appears to be deserted. Has that like creepy little music playing. But what's cool about it is thanks to nobody's being here, you can just like loot the place, and there's like 15,000 gil that you can just snag.
Nice.
And a little bit more. Okay. And actually, steps count in this area. There's no encounters, so you just have to follow that exact path. So it was 13,700 gil that I got. I actually don't even know if I need to get all that shit. I just need enough gil to buy a bunch of items. So, save game. Okay. So I, for some reason, don't have this encounter location written down. So I'm just gonna save. And once I get into it, I reset. Okay. Now we're on Canaan. This is where we dumped off Sid and his dying wife. Don't res unless B is the only one alive. Okay, no, we're good. So there's the end where I'm kind of yeah, that's right. Okay, so now we start the part of the route where I do the 99 items trick. So I have enough cash finally to buy a shitload of potions. Potions are unique in that there's enemies on the world map that can drop potions. Exactly when I drop shit. Forgot about that one. Boom. Let's see. Alright, so now we're going to get into a series of special battles here. This will demonstrate exactly how much control you have over the RNG in this game. Go. Shit, this can't be right. Go west of the boat. I swear I'm gonna get into a battle here. Go west from the boat until the east coast disappears. Boom. Save soft reset when we get into a battle. Am I really right? Battle? Okay, right here. So I have this very, 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 very special setup for this, and it probably is not going to make any sense, but by standing on this exact tile and having my party with this exact setup and statistics. First I'll move the potions to the bottom. Just don't accidentally throw them away. Okay. 2 slots above the bottom. Now when I win a potion from a battle, it'll attempt to put it onto this stack of potions, but it fails horribly. And it puts like the potion value, like here, and it adds the quantity value here. Which is not really the trash can, it's actually player 1's level. No, wait, no. It drops the item type of the potion onto the level, making player 1 level potion. So hopefully this is the right setup.
So it makes the player 1's level a potion.
Yeah, pretty much. So by holding start as I power the game on and having 3 save files, and holding left as I select the save, I get into just the right encounter. I think is that the right one?
2 knockers.
Straight left, 2 knockers. First guy, ice. Wait. A, ice to wall? No, B, ice to wall. I don't know why I wrote it. Okay, that's fine. Ice to all. And this guy does whatever, and we win a potion. I hope. Please work. Please work. Potion.
Very nice.
So, with that exact setup, everything I just said will guarantee that battle will be a potion drop. But that'll only last for a little while. As my guys start to gain too many levels, it changes the way the RNG works in the fight because they start to do more attacks and stuff. Now, fuck, what is this? I don't think you don't move here? I don't think I moved here. Fuck. So... That didn't work. Yeah, that definitely, for some reason, didn't work. Did I not put the potion in the right spot? Did I completely forget how this works? Is it there? I don't think it's... Oh yeah, it is there. Is it? Shit, man. Well, I'll just try it. I mean, I'll get a potion every time, so... Alright.
So ice 2 wall, right?
Yeah. Two knockers, ice 2 all. Not a strike first, but that guy goes first. Same damage, even the damage values are the same. Dude, potion.
So who did the routing for this particular route?
Dominator on. Okay, there we go. Check out his level. Yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, he's now level potion, as they say. I think I have to switch spots. I don't know. I forget. I'm gonna try to do it like this though. Am I? Fuck. No, I think too high level. One tile and straight right from the previous location. Ah, okay. So I have a different setup now that this guy is... No, that can't be right. Dude, he's level 15. No, this is fine. Oh, I have to redo that fucking battle. Okay, sorry while I go through this little crisis of what because I remember my notes being slightly wrong here. That's no good, right? Okay. So we're just gonna do the level glitch, save, and my next order of business here is to now drop a potion into the greater significant digit of his max HP. Multiplying his max HP, it's 255 times potion, which is like 180, which is like 40,000. Yeah, not a lot of health. I think it is right there, right? Yeah. And now that he has a non-zero level. Alright, that worked. Level G7. Okay. Fuck, wait, how many steps is it from the side? Fuck. That's right. So, sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure this out. I mean, it's very, very, very particular in order to work. Okay, I think that's the right spot. What's kind of annoying is that I either need to find a encounter that drops 2 potions, which is ridiculously rare, or actually, what I'm going to do is just win this fight real quick and see if it's a potion drop. I think it is. Because I have to actually do the... Ooh, strike first. Nope.
Yeah, your damage values are...
Well, we'll just see. It could just be, like, crazy, miraculously a potion drop. Nope. Okay, so we do move backwards. Wow, so increasing him to level 15 changed the RNG. Interesting. Right?
Yep.
I think his attack or defense counter went up. Alright, no, we'll try it here. Just real quick. Just want to make sure I have this shit. Same setup, but... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Should be straight left again from here. I don't know how many knockers this will be. Okay, 2. This one will C attacks the bottom guy. Okay. What's gonna happen? It is strike first. I think that's correct. That should be it. Okay, that one works. Redo it though, because I have to. Now I would get the max HP glitch if I won 2 potions, but it's so hard to find.
That
find that shit. Yeah. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't set this up right. I'm stupid. Sorry. Move knives and leather shields to the top slot. So I gotta fill up the inventory again, and I'm gonna drop an eye drop into the dead guy's current HP, which will let me glitch out the max HP with the potion drop. It's kind of stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry.
I drop into that potion slot that is here. Or I guess it rewrote its value into the trash can. Is that right?
Oh.
Where you're saying earlier?
Oh, I just pointed to the trash can as an illustration, but the
okay.
trash can is not a spot in the inventory. It's actually
Right.
the next spots in the memory are job and level.
Oh, okay.
So I want to skip over job and corrupt level, and then there's like experience, character name, current HP, and max HP. And I want to glitch out max HP, and I have to do this like setup in order to do it.
Gotcha.
I already pushed it back to bottom, right? Yep. And top two are good. So sorry, I've wasted like 10 or 15 minutes just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. Once again. So, but don't worry, like this, the inventory glitch won't be nearly as intense as the previous fight. So this guy's going to use an eye drop. And this guy's going to fill up the inventory. The inventory is already like half filled with a bunch of garbage, so shouldn't take too long. And it's only the eye drop that I'm placing into his stats. Unlike in the Jin fight, I placed 19 different items into the stats in order to completely corrupt player 1 stats to access Frank Z stats. So this shouldn't take too long here. So the Frank Z used the eye drop. TMR hat is filling up the rest of the inventory. We're going to cancel that eye drop, and the eye drop will actually go into PJ Salt's current HP, which is 0. So when it sees that 0 in memory, it's like, oh, hey, it's an empty spot in the inventory. Not really. And by making that a non-zero value, when I win this potion, the potion will skip over all of the non-zero values until it finds a 0 value, and that 0 value will be the more significant digit of his max HP. So whatever gets dropped into that value is multiplied by 255 and added to his HP.
Oh.
It's kind of weird.
So those shields and stuff just don't stack, they just move into the inventory.
Yeah, when you swap out an equipable item for another equipable item in battle, it doesn't put it back into the original stack. It places it into its own stack, allowing you to fill up the inventory. And boom. So you can't see it, but PJ Salt's HP is actually like super high now. But just his current HP, not his max HP. We're going to win a potion for the max HP. Strike first. Okay, there it is. So it maintained the RNG of the battle because it didn't actually issue any commands. So that should still be a potion. Okay, now this is definitely going to be obvious that the game is now slightly different. 99B6 HP. What do I do now? Oh shit! I already did this from memory. Sweet. Head east until the west coast disappears. Okay. I still haven't found the exact spots to place the ship to skip encounter, so I just soft reset.
Just whenever you run into one.
Mm-hmm. So a soft reset doesn't reset the step counter.
Oh.
So if you soft reset immediately after saving and getting into a battle, you skip the battle. Turn to Kanan, magic res up. So now, PJ Salt will come back as a god. So we're pretty much unstoppable at this point, but we're gonna do a few more things with those glitches to skip some stuff like later on in the game. And even right now, actually. Cool feature of FF3 is you can swap the magic of two characters. Boom. So I just gave all the magic from Frank Z to PJ Salt, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, so, okay, look at...
Do you have the same job class, correct?
Hmm?
Do you have to have the same job class for that? Like, you both have to be red?
No.
With
They don't have, no, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You can have magic without being a wizard or anything. So anyways, I want to say, so look, he's got level G7, that's great, but his stats still kind of suck. Except for his attack power, which is from the skill, but strength 6, yeah. That's because we didn't actually level up to get our stats changed. We just corrupted it. So I can force a stats update based on the character level by switching jobs. Onion Knight. Back to Red Mage. And now we're Jesus.
Wow.
See at the end. So I have to stay at the end in order to... He also got a shitload of MP for every magic level, but I need to stay at the end to refill all the MP. So now we can cast like Cure like 50 times. So at the end, go back to the boat, and then you save. Soft reset at battle. Okay. I don't know why I didn't find encounter skip tiles for the going around on the boat. Whatever. It's just
easier to reset.
it's just such a pain to route this or go back and route this. It just takes a long time. As soon as I change one strategy, I have to reroute everything after it because all of my steps are different.
Oh yeah.
So soft reset it, and okay, so my setup for the next part is a little bit more clever than the last one. So right here is optimal. So now instead of placing my potions at the end of the inventory, I'm going to place them right before an item. 2 spots before an item. So now when I win a potion, that potion will be dropped in the quantity slot of this space. So I'll have potion of nothings, or 180 nothings. And then the quantity of the potion I win, which is 1, is added to the next value, which is the ID for Waterfang, increasing it by 1, changing the item.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hopefully this, yeah, second one, and now, so this is like item transmutation. So same thing, a hold left, and then what's cool is the majority of the time spent moving is on the boat, so it's really fast. And the order here is A, ice 2 all, and it'll be a strike first. There it is. I forget what the numbers for this are. Oh yeah, 1280 and 1000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's from both the obscenely high skill level and intelligence. Let's go back to the same spot, and now our water flame became an earth thing. And
Okay.
the same thing to an earth flame. And just conveniently getting that water fang from Nepto happens to be 2 values below a loot, Noah's loot, which is required to do this long thing later on in the game. And I just skipped that whole dungeon.
Rewrite the value of
Yeah.
the item to get what you want.
Yep, pretty much. And do that for a couple more items, and just while I'm here because I'm already set
Might as
up.
well.
I'm already set up to do the glitching. This is one of the few spots where you can easily get into a battle that yields a potion, and it has to be on the world map. You can't manipulate it if it's on the world map, basically. So now we have our loot. So we picked up Arrow and Cure too, but we haven't actually used those yet. Those are actually convenient items that will become spells that save us a little bit more time. Oh yeah, I'm like 10 minutes behind. Nice. So, because PJ Salt is so incredibly like high leveled, repeated encounters don't change the RNG because he needs to like level up or something for it to change. And the other 3 guys are so slow they'll never actually get a turn to like score hits or something and change the RNG. So this is very repeatable. So we did our loot. We did Arrow into Toad. We need Toad for the next section. That saves maybe like 2 minutes just from having to walk and get Toad from these old guys. We do Cure 2. This lets us get the exit spell 1 dungeon early so we can exit the next dungeon without running around and shit. So, next 2 dungeons actually. Getting that old knocker battle, ice 2 all, strike first, win potion. 1280 damage on the top guy, 1000 damage on the bottom guy. So even like the order of everything happening in the fight is predictable when you have a setup like this. So now that's all the main shit. I'm gonna have one backup strat here. Oh, you got two more things. I'm gonna. So for some strange reason, the developers were like, "Hey, let's take the weakest shield, the weakest helmet, and make the next item ID value be the strongest shield and the strongest helmet." Which is not the case for like the swords, sadly.
Base programming.
So yeah, leather shield +1 is an onion shield, and those things sell for like, you know, a couple $100K a gil. And I'm gonna actually do the same thing for onion helmets. I have 4 leather helmets. Something I didn't test is if selling 3 leather helmets is enough to afford all the high potions later, but I went ahead and just in case did it to the shields. So, oh, I just have the 1 leather helmet. Okay, so I want to do this for this thing, just so I have a onion helmet, which has the nice property of making you immune to all the status effects of the game. I'm not sure if it's totally immune, but I've never actually gotten hit by a status element while wearing one. And it's a safe strat because in the final dungeon, about 15 minutes after a save point, I get into a boss fight where he has a chance of petrifying the only guy that's alive on my team. It's like a 10% chance, but I mean, I'm not taking no chances. So that's it. Is that it? Onion shields, onion helmets. Onion helmet. Beastly HP, beastly level. And now I have this route fix because I adopted this route from my emulator route and they have different RNG and different setups for potion drops. And I didn't feel like taking a whole bunch of extra screenshots, so travel to this location, I'll power cycle to reset the step counter. Pretend like I'm getting to the battle that I would get on my emulator. Which is that one. I'm gonna use a potion, which will be the same thing as actually getting into the
Open the blinds and turn the fan off if you don't mind. It's kind of cold.
So we skip that encounter we got in on the emulator setup. And now we proceed like normal. Here. That spot. Oops, it's now this guy with the shitload of MP. So we gave him Toad and Exit. And now we're going to the next area. We didn't have to go to Gurgen Valley. Talked to the old guys there to give us Toad, because we just made our own Toad. That one. Gotta cast Toad on our party before moving to the next section. It's the only way to access this area. I gotta quickly change out of Toad because it'd be really bad if I didn't. And some evil voice is telling us shit. Who cares? Let's go. This is one step after this corner, right? Yep. Okay, so now the game is just like walk through, skip every battle, and just shred every boss with like thousands of damage. Oh, it's on 4F is the next battle. There's like 10 encounters here. There's one. And, yeah, second tile of the bridge, evil guy voice. There we go. Okay, 6F. Okay, nothing until 6F. Hidden switch. Six F is this corner right here. On first tile into the stairs is the next one. 7F, right? Yeah. And this one is the first tile in front of the stairs. Well, the reason I'm able to skip all these battles is because I've followed an exact path since the beginning of the game, basically. Or at least since the beginning of my last power cycle. This one is to the left of that black tile representing the next entrance. So if you haven't been watching from the beginning, basically, if I'm one step before a battle occurs and I heal, it skips the battle. Pretty simple. And this one is there. And that's the last last battle of Tower of Owen. And now we'll see what the beautiful results of all of our glitching achieved. A pretty important thing to do first. I always hated these guys. They've never really helped us out. See ya. There we go. Oh, I should have had him hit himself, actually. I forgot that, guys. And we punched the shit out of Medusa for 3,000 damage. There it is. So I killed off some of the party members just to save time in battles later on. And strangely enough, the steps actually count in this small room, even though there's no random battles. And Desh seemingly sacrifices himself for some amazing plot element. Oh man, this is where I would usually, if I had to use the bathroom, I have like 30 seconds to do it right now, while it plays this little, like lullaby thing. So that was Tower of Owen. That's how we kill every boss in the game, basically. So now we go to the next spot. This tile on the boat. We'll heal up and toad everybody once again. Okay, Dwarf Cave. A couple of things to take care of here. First, we want to, well, in a moment we're going to enter the underwater lake, and you need to be in toad form in order to enter it. But first, we're going to visit the weapon shop. And 5,800 gil. That's not going to work. There we go. Buy 2 turvings. This happens to be the strongest weapon for a red mage in the game. Buy 2 turving. Yeah, that's it. And the next dungeon is really straightforward. It's pretty low encounter rate, and it's actually interesting. Like, I'll explain it in just a second. Need to untoad, skip this battle, and equip my turvings. Okay. The next counter is 1 step down, 2 steps down. There it is. So remember back when I was leveling up, I did a hard reset in order to get into encounters faster. This is why. From that previous battle, there's not another encounter for like 70 steps in the encounter table, and that happens every now and then. Depending on what type of dungeon you're in. Like, for some reason, like, there's this giant just break in the encounter rate. Like, this whole section, no battles. And I have in all caps in my notes that says, "Don't touch the water." Do not touch the water. Counter right there. So once again, if I attempt to move on to a water tile from a land tile that's not stairs, it increases the step counter by 1 for every frame that I'm trying to do that. And so if I accidentally press on the D-pad, like in the wrong direction while walking around water, my steps get all messed up, and I can't tell where the battles are at. You just gotta be very careful. Yeah, we equipped 2 turvings just to kill bosses even faster. Oh, nice. Frank Z went first. I forgot I got a free heal there. So that was 3,700 damage. Ain't too bad. Guzco, whoever the hell that is. And we got the dwarf horn. The guys in the dwarf cave were missing their horn. Oh, and yeah, here's the result of buying exit. Boom. Re-enter. And what is this mysterious line following me? That wasn't here before.
That appeared when you went in the door, right?
Yeah, when I went, as soon as I entered the dwarf cave. Huh, I just won't worry about it, and I'll return this critical cultural valuable back to its original spot. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Oh shit! The mysterious line was...
following you in your shadows.
I don't know what they were thinking with that line.
Apparently you can't defend yourself or
No.
try to keep the horn, or you just stand there like, oh.
It's flexing from my level 180 whatever. Okay, so it takes too long to walk out to the exit of the cave, so I'll just cast exit. It's way better. Okay, battle almost right away. Here. Take the lava path south and then left. Okay. And it's not until B2F is the next encounter. Another kind of a lull in the encounter table once again. Don't touch the lava, in all caps. Same thing as the water. So if I press up or down on this section, I'll screw my step counter. But now if I enter the lava, that's fine. Doesn't matter. It's just attempting to walk onto it from a non-lava tile screws it. Shit. Left under the waterfall and then up. Okay.
So you take damage in the waterfall, but...
Not in the tomato soup, no. Up and down left. Fuck, which one is... Oh, it's on this stair? Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's it. But now if I accidentally get into an encounter, it's not a big deal because I can just win about pretty much any battle I accidentally get into. Whereas before, it would have killed me almost no matter what. But if I do get into a battle in accident, then I have to be ready to adjust my steps. I think that's right. So this is where the game, you start to realize that this is a grindy game. Like, you'll get to the boss and just get destroyed and realize, oh, there was no save point before the boss. Right. So you end up, like, saving outside, going in the dungeon, picking up the items, exiting the dungeon, saving again, and then going towards the boss. You know, it's a very grindy game. It's hard to, it's a difficult game, but it's still kind of fun to play through casually. You just gotta have patience. But this isn't no casual shit. We are level potion with skill level eye drop.
Yeah, it's definitely a totally different experience playing through this casually. You won't have anything going on like this, I assure you.
Oh yeah. All of these boss battles have gimmicks and shit to them that you have to figure out. There's all sorts of job classes you can change to in the game that, you know, offer lots of strategy. So steps count in this room, but there's no encounter, so what I can do is 1, 2, 3, 4. I can take 4 additional steps, and that skips an encounter that would normally happen right outside. So, yeah, it's little stars of David for the magic circle things.
All these people coming from behind you in caves.
Yeah, this dude just,
outside.
he's letting me know that the city of something is getting attacked and shit. So I'm gonna re-enter here to talk to this guy. Gives me a magic key for some reason, and once again it takes too long to walk to the exit, so I just cast exit. This party, go to talk to the late magic key cast exit. Go back here. Wait, I was supposed to do 2 extra steps, wasn't I? Well, that sucks. Okay, whatever. So I'm 2 steps behind. We'll just... I think I am, at least, so we'll get into the next, probably 2 battles to fix that. I'm impressed that those guys managed to go before BJ Salt.
Yeah, you'd think that with the level that he's artificially obtained, but
That should have been... So I'm 3 steps behind. Or now 2 steps behind since I got that encounter. This next one has a really odd cue. Just being in the ship, it's hard to tell where encounters happen. There's not many features you can line up. So I'm looking at the left edge of the screen. And if I move down once, that'll get me into a battle, I believe. So I'm going to try and skip it. I need to cast Mini on everybody. Oh, shit. Actually, the next section, I'm going to go ahead and get into this battle. Because I want the steps to be just right. I'm not sure if I don't get into this battle, if I'll accidentally get into an extra fight, so... for the next area. So this will just put me back on track. Not sure why I lost that extra 2 steps. Maybe I was supposed to take 6 steps before entering that portal. Alright. Okay, now we want to park our boat here. So when we exit the next dungeon, we'll come out of that forest. So in the next dungeon, there's going to be an encounter almost immediately. So there's going to be 2 encounters also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra steps. We'll skip those encounters. Oh no! Captured. Wasn't ready for that one. Oh shit, I forgot to cast Mini. Whatever. I want to save the menu. I like the Castle of High music. Sweet. Yeah. There's a little mouse door. And thanks to those extra steps, there's no battles in this room. There we go. Secret exit. Should be an encounter here. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Use this opportunity to unmini as well. Skip all this shit. This is kind of a maze-like dungeon the first time. It's kind of frustrating, actually. This battle right here. Little transition room. It says upper path and then down the middle. So upper path. There's a battle coming up. It's at this corner. Okay, we're almost done. And 1, 2. Again, don't touch the acid. Just like the lava or tomato soup or the water or what have you. What is that? That's Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
And that's Hind. Some guy that captured that whole castle.
I love his sprite.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. I think this guy has normally he has this gimmick where he changes weakness, kind of like in every other Final Fantasy game ever.
His sprite is, I think, directly influenced by the Red Death as well. Old horror movie figure from the 30s.
Oh, cool! I didn't
Looks
notice
like
that.
exactly the same.
He has that. He looks like a red mage almost.
That food.
Oh, nice. This is the famous Taco Bell breakfast you guys were talking about.
The crunch wrap. That's mine. Yeah, you need one of these in your
Okay,
life.
sweet. Yeah, thanks.
The dogs think they need it in their life.
Oh
probably
shit!
too.
No kidding. He's jumping on it.
I guess if you want to put that over there.
Hey, buddy, back off. Alright. We'll have some time in a second. Just make sure I'm not doing something stupid. Is this the bacon one? Okay, wait. Go to Argus Castle. Park there. So now that we've, I guess, liberated the captives of Hind's Castle, we get a nice reward from the king. Typical reward, just like the canoe. You get time gear. This cultural shit, I guess. I don't know. There's this very particular item that can be equipped to airships, or to ships that allows them to fly. And we just happen to know a guy that can install a time gear. Oh, I don't know where this plot comes from, but it's pretty nice. Is this a bacon one?
Did you get bacon?
The burritos are bacon and those are sausage.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh,
Did
wait,
you want
guy.
a burrito or a French wrap?
I'll have the. Is this a wrap?
Yeah.
I'll have it. That's fine. Sure, it's okay. Now we use time. So his wife is still over there dying, but we're just gonna.
Oh my god.
Calm down. Damn.
As you can tell, she never eats either. She doesn't look like a sausage herself.
Knowing our time of year, it takes too long to walk outside the town. We're just so lazy. We're in caskets. Shit.
Can you teach me exit IRL?
Yeah.
It's like someone's at the door.
Time of year, save caskets to go to the boat transfer. So I need a musical cue here. I need a musical cue here, so it's. One, two.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I listen to the music to tell when to turn here because it's a largely empty world map. And that should put me at the right spot. There it is. Okay, so Shipwreck. I love this music, by the way. It's really nice.
It's very good.
And I do have to be careful because the step counter is active in this area, but there's no encounters. So we just left the whole world map that we were on before was the floating continent. And that was just one area on the main world map.
This song is in Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm on 3DS.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
On the first one. Very good play.
Yeah, really just simple, like, you know, like a lullaby type of thing. Okay, move one tile and then cast exit. That skipped an encounter. Step counter is active. There's no battles there. But the step counter is active here, obviously. Here, I move until the island disappears and then go down. And I should see the mountains on the right side, and that's a cue for turn right. Okay. Park right there. And we enter this temple. This is just stuff you have to do to trigger the next sequence. Again, the step counter is active in this area as well, but there's no encounters. I don't know why. It's very selective when the step counter is active. It's as if the developers planned for encounters being in certain areas, but it never happened. Oh.
Yeah, with the...
I fucked up bad.
No.
Yeah, I took like an extra, like, shitload of steps.
I see.
So the
Based
next
upon the ship movement?
well,
or...
no, based because I fucking walked around in that section, like, instead of casting exit, I didn't even think you could fucking cast exit there. Okay, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe I was wrong about that step counter. I hope so. I'm just gonna try casting Cure and see if I was wrong. I hope I was wrong about it being active in that section. Nothing there. Nope, I'm fucked. So that was the battle that should have happened here.
So you can see how many steps you're behind at least, though, right?
If it's more than like 4, it's gonna be
It is,
impossible
too.
like to tell basically just by looking at the screenshot and saying, okay, what is 16 steps behind this? I don't know. What I could have done though is put like a number of steps until the next one in between each screenshot. There's gonna be another encounter. So, luckily, I'm not in a section that would screw me too badly yet. So we're going to get into a few of these battles, and it's going to be nasty. Should still win all of these in one shot. This is sadly, this is like 12 battles. But each battle I get into, my step counter's going up by 1 in comparison to the screenshots.
I got you.
Because in the screenshots, there's an extra step being taken when you use a potion without moving.
Good.
So if I just keep fighting guys, I'll eventually catch up 1 step per battle. So I'll probably catch up at the very end of this dungeon.
I don't think I'll do completely in your way. Oh.
Shit.
Here. I won't. touch it, but I'll get it
Okay, thanks.
prepared for you.
I'm gonna keep fighting, dude. There's not much I can do here. It sucks, but I'm gonna just. This is gonna cost like 5 minutes. Dude, I'm getting all these strike first, so that's pretty sick. Yeah, that's good. Oh, get out of here, dude. Holy shit, I put it down for like a second. Just like ran.
Yeah, I came
like,
barely through.
It's like, hide the stuff. The eggs and sausage and hash browns.
Yeah. And Taco Bell sauce. Who knows what that is, but it's there.
Salt.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much just salt. Yeah, I taste the hash browns. It's like the crunch is kind of nice. Nice touch. So I should be able to start seeing how many steps behind I am pretty soon. I swear that was only like 8 steps.
Oh, come here, mister. Come here. Oh, she gave him a bone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably Here, you chew it up here by yourself.
Fuck, man, I can't micromanage this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps behind. I think. So that means my next battle will probably be on the first tile of this second bridge. First or second tile. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, this is super slow. I mean, this would be like it'll probably be around the estimated time. This is why I estimated such a low time or high time. But to the viewers, there's probably not much. So there's I'm gonna guess either this step or this step. Okay.
At least you have a relative idea.
Yeah.
And you're not.
But it's not worth it to just guess, because if I use a potion, then that's an extra step, and then if I get into a battle, then I just put myself even further behind.
Yeah.
So unless I'm absolutely sure, it's not worth it. So I can't really. It's hard to tell what's going on. It's probably okay. So I'm 3 behind now. Ooh, that's just gonna be weird. Hopefully, I just don't get hit with some really shitty status ailment. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. This guy's a god. Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah. She's already AGB.
1, 2, 3 behind now.
No.
Were you? Harold, don't even think about it, dude. We don't need more code percent.
Yeah, please don't reset it for another 6 or 7 minutes. That's what I'll save next. Okay, I'm gonna guess at where the next one's gonna be.
Let's do it.
Shit. No, I missed it. I was gonna guess to be the next one. Okay, so now I'm exactly 1 behind. But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna have to save and reset after this. Anyways. Oh no, it does. There's like 4 more battles in the next area. Okay. So a funny result of this is that Frank Z has been getting a shitload of experience. A bomb R arm. Wow, that's kind of a rare drop.
There you go.
It's kind of weird. Now that I'm thinking about it, I hope I didn't fuck up the late game. Actually, I might have. I'm gonna kill this fucking dude. He should not be alive. I just realized that this fucking dude should not be alive. He's been gaining levels like crazy.
So that's going to...
That might fuck up my manipulation later on. I didn't even think about that. He just leveled up like 10 times. He should be like level 18 when doing the manipulation later, but he's like level 30 now. Alright. Well, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Luckily, it's not too hard to find a potion drop, like if I had to find one later on. I'll need to do some manipulated battles to glitch out a Silk's Key and to create an onion sword. And, although they're high potions that time instead of potions.
Who's that? From the Mask of the Red Death?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like
pretty
much
like
looks like him.
Feathered and
Yeah, he's got
yeah.
Yeah. Every time I've ever seen that, I always thought about that guy. But yeah, that's like an old Edgar Allan Poe short story.
Okay. What is it called?
The Mask of the Red Death.
Mask of the Red Death. Heard that.
They made a movie of it with Vincent Price.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was House on Haunted Hill guy, right? That's
Yep.
why. So it takes way too long to walk to the other side of the town, so I'm gonna cast exit re-enter the town. It's like way faster, like 3 seconds faster. And we can't just go on right now because there's this just silly sequence of events where
Here, I'd rather have Nerm on camera than me.
Alright. So we were like passed out for like 3 days, and this dude named Goldar was jealous of our airship, so he like anchored it down. So now we got to go kick his ass. But his mansion of gold, happens to be across this menacing 1-tile wide swamp that we apparently can't cross. If you try to cross the swamp, it actually game overs. So we have to find the floating shoes, which happen to be held by the hag in the sewer in the town that we woke up in, conveniently enough. And that'll let us cross the swamp to get to the guy that stole our airship. And we're good. Alright, so I think we're back on track now. Or am I crazy?
I think that we are.
Nope, there's 1 tile left. Okay, now we're definitely back on track. Because I got into an encounter where I was supposed to use a potion, so now, yeah, we're good. Which is good, because we're starting to get to the point where we fight enemies that split on taking damage, which makes the battles last way longer. Don't touch the water. What level is this dude? 20, 30. Oh my god. Yeah, this could be bad.
Pretty high.
I might figure out something. I might have an idea. So again, there's no battles here, but the step counter is active. We have to save the 4 old guys who were jealous of our being the light warriors. They try to set off on their own quest, but they can't even handle a few goblins. So we're going to save the rats. Mandatory encounter. Hey, strikers. Okay, I think I'm good. What if you still have 99 potions? There's a good chance you can win a potion from this fight. Potion. Double potion.
Double potion, yeah.
That if you're not. Okay, so check that out. Since I had 99 potions, since I had 99 potions, but it wasn't. Normally, if you set up the glitch like this, you set up potions, and the item you want to glitch
Underneath,
2 spaces away. It found a bunch of items after it, so it skipped by everything, and it did it to the blank space instead of another item. So it turned a nothing into a Kaiser Claw.
99 of them.
And gave you 99 of them. Because Kaiser Claw has a value 1, and nothing has a value 0.
Right. I see.
So double that is the only way that can happen. But if you really need to make cash really fast, just buy 99 potions, put it just anywhere in your inventory. And
you just have to win a potion and
win double potion, and then it just creates 99 Kaiser Claws. And it also creates like 150 nothings, but that gets erased after the battle.
So yeah, you could do that in a casual playthrough.
Yeah,
pretty
definitely.
easily.
If you're willing to find a random encounter that drops stuff, it's really easy to just create whatever item you want. If you just want to screw around. even more so, you can really screw around if you want to start dropping items into a job stat. Some really neat stuff can happen. Like, you can reset the battle, you can just swap out the graphics of battles and sprites, and you can glitch out the airship to fly over walls, and there's all sorts of weird stuff. So we found the hag who's styling these sweet sunglasses, and of course she's not gonna get. She happens to have a pair of fake shoes that explode. The old guy saved us by warning them at the last second.
Oh yeah, she has fake shoes.
Fake shoes, fake exploding shoes, just in case.
Gets me every time, man.
Yep. That's why we befriended the old guys. Saved them from the goblins so they warned us about the exploding shoes. Oh man, this plot is solid.
So do we actually get the shoes there?
Yep, we now have the floating shoes. Apparently.
So you don't even fight her or anything. She's just like, oh, you got my exploding shoe trick. Up, you can have them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright.
There's no climatic boss battle or anything.
I've only played the DS remake of this. I haven't actually played the original.
So here's the menacing swamp that we can now...
Alright.
There we go.
That was rough.
Yep. Couldn't have done it without the floating shoes and that whole side story about the fucking hag. Okay, so we skipped the battle in Goldor's Mansion. This is normally like a really big place to explore. All these doors are locked. You're supposed to visit the town of Gashal and buy a bunch of keys to explore this area. But we grabbed the one free key from that dwarf from the dwarf cave, and we're just going to go straight to the correct spot. In fact, there's some hidden passages that make it even easier to get to the end of this really quickly. This is normally a pretty long dungeon if you're just exploring around. That was the last battle. Okay. Dungeon's already over, so that's how much faster the game goes if you know where you're going. And this is... I remember this being kind of a tricky fight. But, dude, get out. Man. Oh wow, that was actually pretty effective. I expected to be elbowing him for the next, like, 10 minutes.
He's like, nope, I'm done.
Alright, so this dude gets salty.
PJ Salty?
PJ Salty. So he breaks his crystal. He, like, teleports away or something? But he leaves the key to the anchor to our airship, which is nice. I'm gonna bail out. Oh shit. There's a battle right here. And we enter a chocobo forest, just to run back a little faster, skipping any encounters that might be there. I think that's... So the steps are active in the chocobo forest. So, okay, that was the right number of steps. So you can't chase the chocobos around for too long. Butt shaking. Okay, trying to get more shit up. Okay. Use a musical cue to tell when to turn there because it's a mostly featureless background. So that movement inside the chocobo forest should be good, but I have a safe strat right here. Oh shit! Oh, I was supposed to. Sorry, I have to power cycle real quick. Okay, so we fabricated that loot just a while ago. Instead of going through all this bullshit in the main world, I'm just going to go straight to and wake her ass up. Normally, you have to fly your airship in front of the town of Salonia. It gets shot down by like the raging battle that's going on between something or other and something or other. You fight these bosses, you get this other airship that transforms into a submarine, and you visit the Temple of Time, and you get the loot that way. And it's this whole sequence. But we made our own loot, and we just woke this chick up, and that's it. So the reason why we had to wake her up is because she has the magical ability of destroying adamantite boulders. Apparently.
It's a pretty magical ability.
Yeah. Pretty useful. Turns out the area holding the airship that lets us access the final dungeon is blocked by adamantite boulders. So Oh yeah, free fire. Not like it really matters. And this is a really cool song. I wish we could hear the rest of it. Way loud. It takes too long to walk that, like 20 steps, by the way. That should be a battle. Where's this here? The rare appearance of the canoe. And battle skip in the canoe.
So poor PJ Salt's hauling around like 3 dead bodies, and he has to row the canoe.
Yeah, he's like he's level potion though, so he's got like the strength of thousands of I don't know, potions. 166 potions to be exact. That was it. Okay, and then here's the amazing adamantite boulders. Okay, so actually from here on out, since I skipped a large portion of the game, the enemies are now way stronger than they were just a few minutes ago. If I got into a battle, it would actually be kind of hard to win. I just don't do enough damage. Red Mage is still kind of weak even on crazy high level. Even more so, these enemies, every enemy in this dungeon will split upon taking damage. Just making every fight last forever. Because all I have is Ice 2. And if I AoE with Ice 2, it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. And nothing else here, right? Okay, that's almost immediately in the next area that I skip. I just want to be very careful here. Another one pretty quick here. Okay. Don't touch the water. Once again. Always gotta remind myself, just be really careful. Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah, something that always screws my steps up is I always forget there's this false wall here. I don't know why it's here. It just saves you like a second. But okay, thanks game designers. It's not like it's a secret passage. It's just a uselessly small shortcut. Okay, next room. And down left one. Only a few more, and we're out of here. And we'll have the best airship in Final Fantasy. Okay, second bridge tile. There we go. It should be... Oh no, there's one more section with one more encounter, and then we're done.
Okay. Apparently my dogs know how to open a gate, so that doesn't work.
Okay, that was the last battle. And now we're out of this... I don't even know what the name of this dungeon is.
The green
Whole
hole.
place.
B8F, clearly.
B8F, yeah.
Yes.
Hold right. Okay. Because their steps actually count inside the invincible airship.
It's pretty amazing that they managed to make a helm on that ship that actually somewhat resembles a helm.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is like the coolest airship in FF.
It's like wrangling cattle. Come on.
Rattling cattle.
So Oon's going to show us around. As you see, this airship not only flies, but it has every possible shot with all the best items. I'm gonna be saving pretty soon.
Stop
So.
running.
It has a bed. It has a fat chocobo. It's got just about anything you need.
Fat Chocobo's hype.
Oh, and it takes way too long to walk over to the steering wheel. So I'm gonna cast exit, and that seems to do the trick too. There we go.
That's pretty cool.
And I'm gonna head south once I see mountains on the top.
I'm trying to determine what the props on the bottom of the ship are for.
I don't know. So as soon as I move up, my step counter will begin counting. You can actually get into battles in the airship in this section.
Interesting.
And they're long battles because at the beginning, because the airship's so badass, it like nukes the enemies with, or does a cannon shot at the beginning of the encounters. So I have to do this correctly. It's right, down, down, down. It's kind of a maze. One of the things about this airship is that it can fly over mountains. Yeah, I should start skipping the potions down the tour. Down. Up.
You know what? Now that I guess it kind of makes sense if it's like those fans
Elevation.
propel it up.
So it's actually really high encounter rate in this area. So high that it's faster if I just sit here and just spam 4 potions. Skip 2 battles. Wait. Up, left, up. Nope. Okay. Up, left. And skip 2 more battles with 3 potions. Okay. And we're through. And now we can go to the Cave of Darkness. Let's see. Okay. Wait, I missed something, didn't I? Unequip. Okay, I gotta unequip my swords pretty soon. Cave of Darkness. This is the worst dungeon in the game. It's a huge pain in the ass to go through the first time, especially the first time. Because there's just a ton of hidden passages, like you're walking around inside walls throughout the majority of this dungeon. Also, every enemy is also a split on take damage enemy. So we're gonna grab this sword here. Okay. It's just really stupid trying to memorize all the routes through the hidden passages. Okay, there. Down at Hidden Path and Fork. Yeah. And battle 2 steps in. So yeah, it's really important that I don't screw up this stuff, at least until I change jobs and equip these swords that I'm finding. Then I'll be able to handle the enemies, but right now, I'm pretty vulnerable. I mean, probably won't die at 42,000 health, but it would just make the battle really long because it'd be hard to kill them. Down 1?
There's a breakfast burrito.
The second hidden path down. I hope that's right. Oh shit, I hope that's right. Yeah. Here. Bottom right hidden path. Did I just use a potion? I hope I didn't. Okay, good. Okay, here's where we finally get our other sword and we can change jobs. So we're finding these dark swords in this dungeon, which can be used by the Missing Knight job class. Shit, what is it? 3rd hidden path down. encounter here. So we'll switch jobs and our equipment on the next encounter. Skip. Yeah, zigzag area.
Hold.
That's to the right. Down 1. Okay. Now, you have to unequip everything upon job change. Mystic Knight. We got a Kiku and a Kotetsu. Did I use? Yeah, I used a potion already. So this will just let me kill the boss in 2 turns instead of like 5 or 6 turns. Oh shit! I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so I'm glad I changed jobs. So, okay, strike first. So as long as I one-shot these guys, they won't split. And the strike first was really handy. Nice damage. Okay. Yeah, when you're getting into encounters in this area, you want to make sure you one-shot every enemy, or else they split. Luckily, the split form only takes the health of the same health as the guy who split. So eventually, you'll kill everybody. But yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. It just makes fights last way longer than they should. Spot. Okay, because I got into the last encounter after you used 2 potions to get back on track. And for some reason it rearranges your inventory, like, after the end of every battle. Because it does that, it opens up the potential for a nice glitch, but it's just annoying in general. Finish this up. Okay. Now, 4th hidden path, right. Some of these encounters are difficult to figure out how to skip, just because there's not much features to look at. So I'm looking at the left side of the screen to tell exactly which tile I'm on. And this one is the 3rd from the right. Okay, we're kind of almost out of there. Go down 1 tile. Okay, so now I'll be completely inside the wall. It's pretty much impossible to use any visual cues for this, so I just have to go up 4 paces at the corner. That should be the battle. Okay, oops, to the right. Wait, is that down at the intersection? Shit. Yeah, go right at the intersection. What? Okay. Oh, I hate this. I hate this dungeon. This dungeon is significantly better, or easier, in the DS remake. It's so painful in this one. Just all of the out-of-bounds stuff. Again, don't touch the water. Oh yeah, and pay attention. Shit, man. Now this is gonna be like 2.5 hours, man. I'm sorry. I'm fucking bad.
It's all good, dude.
But whatever. You actually get to see some encounters, which is nice.
This is a very complicated route, so it's not like you just walk with no encounters. And
Yeah, I got past the first 20 minutes. That's all I cared about. Oh no, I'm running out of health. Yeah, it just doesn't show you the 10,000th the 10,000th digit. I actually have 40,646 health. Plenty. Okay, so 2 more potions at the next encounter skip once again. Oh shit. Okay. Right there. Now I'm gonna use 2. Bomb arm. God damn it! Rearranging the inventory like. Go right. And down 10 paces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hope that's right. 9, no HP. And then, because I wasn't full, I didn't even see what it was. Oh shit, is this... Yeah, okay, so one more. And that should be the last one. Now we're out of here. Oh god. Awful dungeon. So now we'll see